but effective.
Welcome to Boring But Effective. We have a genuine Melbourne superstar with us today. He's theatre actor, freelance reporter, a general man about town, and more importantly, he's just a generally good person. I talk of the fabulous Allan Raskall. Welcome, Alan.
Oh, David, thank you for inviting me on the show. And thank you for such a very generous intro.
No, my pleasure. I've always I loved you when you were on Channel 9 doing your bits at the news, and not to forget though, you are a genuine superstar and serious reporter as well. You've done that for years and production, so I think people get a bit lost in the banter and the mucking about, but you're a genuine star of town.
Oh, you're very kind. It's all showbiz.
It is indeed. Now, speaking of which, so you've been in TV news and presenting and producing for over 30 years now. I'm sorry to give away your vintage, but
I'm only
so,
39, David.
now, who's the best person you've had the opportunity to work with, and why?
Well, that is a very big question to ask because have done this for 30 something years, and it's almost like choosing your favorite child. Not that my wife and I have children, but I like learning things from people, and so I have to look at it from that perspective. And you learn something from everyone every day. You learn something new every day, but there are a few people stand out. Obviously, there was the late Ian Cook, who was the director of news at the Nine Network. He gave me my very first job, so he was a great mentor. Then there was the great Peter Meakin. Most people would remember that name. He also gave me a lot of advice. In fact, he's responsible for this hair. And then the late Ian Roscoe, who used to read the Today Show News in Sydney, because I am originally from Sydney. So he gave me a lot of advice. He was a very humble fellow. And of course, here in Melbourne, Peter Hitchener. How can you go past him? 50 plus years reading news for the Nine Network.
Fantastic. Yeah, I did see the photos of you emceeing Hitch's 80th, which was wonderful. What's the most memorable report you've done? And tell me who, when, where, and why does it stand out to you?
No, and look, I'll go the entertainment route because it's a fun area. But having done this for so long, I've had a lot of pinch me moments because you get to play and talk to people who you grew up watching on television, who are huge stars. So, a couple of people that I worked with, got the opportunity to interview were I love the ladies from Absolutely Fabulous. Grew up watched them in the early '90s. Such an irreverent couple, and as I mentioned, showbiz. Now the razzle dazzle of showbiz. Those stars, they are all pretty incredible, generous with their time. Renee Zellweger, she was fabulous on the red carpet, very generous with her time. Nicole Kidman, again, extremely generous with her time. She was a chatty Cathy. It's like, oh, Nicole, I've actually got to follow this story. Thanks for that. So it's just, and I remember doing at the Jam Factory when I think it was Mickey Blue Eyes, the movie was launched. Hugh Grant came out with Elizabeth Hurley, and I got to interview them on the carpet. Hugh Grant was making jokes about VB. Liz Hurley, I knew who she was wearing, but I had to ask the question because I want to have the answer. But, so who are you wearing, Liz? She, Versace, darling.
Thanks so much, Alan. Now we kind of do these in two parts.
Okay.
So we move on to a bit of fun now, and we
Okay.
get to know a bit more about you. So tell us what's your favourite meal?
Oh, without a doubt, pretty humble. I love spaghetti bolognese. Love a good spag bowl.
Spag
Can't go
bowl.
past it. Messy but delicious.
Simple and straightforward. There you go. Too easy. Hey, now if you had the opportunity, now you've met plenty of celebs in your time, but if you had the opportunity to invite one in the history of the universe, living or deceased, to come and have some spag bowl, who's Allan Raskall inviting?
May surprise you, but I would love to invite the late Queen Elizabeth II.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Yes, I mean, she was a woman who had a sense of duty, who reigned for 70 years, and before that, obviously, was a princess. She got to meet everyone in the world, the biggest stars, the world leaders. She had conversations with all of them. But she never, ever, ever revealed her views on anything, which was part of her sense of duty. But it would be fascinating to sit down and talk to her about what she has seen, who she has spoken to, what she has learnt, the secret she was privy to. Would have been be good. It would be a fascinating interview with the late Queen Elizabeth II. And coincidentally, I have actually made spag bowl for Peter Hitchener as well. So we've enjoyed that meal, had a chat over that as well.
I reckon Pete would probably wander in and join the conversation there, just smoothly glide in and have a chat with you too while you're just having your spag bowl. He might bring the garlic bread in.
Oh, hopefully he's buttered it.
That's it. That's it. Hey, so now do you do charity events and emceeing and that sort of jazz? Is that
Yeah, I do, yeah, yes, I do, yeah, I did all that type of stuff.
so? So how do we get in touch with you? If someone wanted you to come along and MC their business lunch or their charity event, or how would we get in touch with you, Alan?
Oh, look, I'm on all the platforms: LinkedIn, X, Insta. DM me. I'm contactable any time of the day. Just get in contact, and I always respond. I respond to everyone on social media because I think that's important as well. If someone's taken the time to message you or send you a lovely message or ask you a question, it costs me nothing to answer back.
Perfect. Oh, great. So, thanks so much for coming on, Alan. Financial planning stuff is me. That's how you get in touch with me. Here's Alan's info here, all his handles. Hit him up. He's free and ready, looking for work.
Bring it on, and thank you so much for having me on your show.
My pleasure. Good on you, Alan. Have a great day.
See ya.
See ya.
Boring but effective.